Okay guys, today I'm just going to be covering immersion mods that add to the atmosphere of the game, and it just makes the gameplay a lot better. Now the first mod I'm going to cover is called open world. Basically what this mod does is it puts the Markarth and Riften in the same world cell as the main world, meaning that just as you saw, there was no loading screen. It's all one part of one game. What's great about this mod is the fact that it just no more loading screen means it feels more natural. Everything just sort of rolls over. It just adds a bit to the atmosphere, and it kind of brings it back to the inline as Morrowind. Morrowind, I believe, was the cities were open, so it always adds to the immersion. One of the great things about this mod too is the author is going to do the other 5 cities, which is great. I can't wait to see the rest. Now another thing I noticed is that the weather effects are coming in through, and it's great because I could just go outside and it's the same weather. I won't have to worry about changes or anything like that. Now I'm going to show you some footage of Riften.
Lots of nasty holes in the reach, and Blind Cliff Caves, one of.
Now here's Riften. Also, I wanted to point out that I'm not losing any FPS, maybe 1 or 2. But other than that, it's actually pretty smooth. And as you can see, Riften's open too, and you can just run right in. Now, some people have reported that some quests are broken because of this, but to be honest, I haven't come across any. Perhaps because I have completed many of the quests. Now in just a minute I'm going to show you some footage of other mods that add to the immersion.
Hail summoner, conjure me up a.
Now this mod, what this does is adds better detail to males. We already seen ones for females, and this one's for males. Basically what it does, it just gives a bit of more masculinity to the male. I also want to point out that the armor is also high definition. That includes all armor, and I will show you a link to that too. Even the hair detail is higher quality as well.
I remember you. You had held
I'll provide a link to that one too.
Come to join the war. We have to speak with Garmar. He handles the new recruits.
The Stormcloaks are finding victory
And
across
I'm also
the land.
using a height differential. Basically, I'm actually taller than this guy. He's a Brit, so I'm actually taller than him. I'm an orc, and therefore I'm taller. Now, okay, the reason why I didn't talk over that one is because of the sounds of the Barbarian, basically Conan the Barbarian soundtrack. I put it in there. It's really good immersion to the game. Now here's some textures for the basically for the water. Provides a lot of good detailed textures. I'll provide a link to that one too as well. Here you see floral. Basically it's a mod that it changes the trees, gives it a higher detail to the trees, higher definition trees. And also I'm using for floral overhaul. Basically every flower is higher definition as well, HD definition. It just adds a little bit more detail to the environment. The next mod I'm covering is basically a mod that it just adds a lot more. It makes towns a lot sexier, I guess, and it's exactly what it's called. It's called Sexy Towns, I believe. Now this mod, what this does is retextures the wood and the roofs, and it just makes it look a little bit more brand new, like if it's been polished or something. It just gives it a nice kind of brownish, pinkish detail to the wood, and it makes it look like the town has been rebuilt basically. And once you see this in your game, you actually appreciate it a lot more. Can't wait to see the rest of the towns and perhaps even city textures. It just makes the town pop up a little bit more. It makes you want to travel there, sell your wares and stuff. One of the things I like is the roof, how they look so detailed. Like, also I'm using a a mod that changes the clothing. It makes a lot more detail to the clothes, and that includes all clothing, high definition clothing. So I'll give a link to that one too.